start out right now, if we could here, a little bit about Samaritan Ministries and your focus on healthcare sharing. How did you get involved in this and when?
Sure. Well, healthcare sharing, and specifically Samaritan Ministries, is one of the few bright lights that currently exists in our healthcare landscape, which you've said right out of the gate is one that is frustrating, it's complex, it's difficult to navigate, and we've lost our way. And healthcare sharing is providing a way for followers of Jesus Christ to live out their faith in a practical way in the arena of healthcare. And specifically, Christians are coming together to share one another's medical needs directly, person to person, household to household, without using any insurance at all. And perhaps the most unique feature of this approach, Sam, is that there's not just an economic transaction, but rather because we're sharing directly with one another, we have the opportunity to minister to the entire medical need, the spiritual and emotional components of the medical need as well. So the result is that Samaritan members don't do health care alone. Instead, they do it together in the context of community. And currently, there are over 82,000 households or families. That translates to a little over 270,000 Samaritan members who are sharing just under $30 million every single month.
Well, that's a significant thing, Anthony, and we're going to get more into that. So as people are listening, we'll tell them where to go to find out more information and so forth. But you used the word insurance. I set it up that way, that historically health care has been provided for by insurance that has deductibles. There's a whole bunch of things associated with that. What is specifically different about insurance, healthcare insurance to pay the needs of healthcare as we encounter them, as compared to healthcare sharing?
That's a great distinction, Sam, and one that we're pretty passionate about making clear. Healthcare sharing, we're not being cute with the semantics to say, well, it's really not insurance. This is a fundamentally different paradigm because insurance is essentially a contract where one party is agreeing to be legally responsible for and accept another party's risk of loss in exchange for a payment, what we typically call a premium. Whereas healthcare sharing involves individuals coming together and agreeing to assist one another with these medical needs through voluntary giving. And so it's night and day, the difference between healthcare sharing and health insurance. Essentially, healthcare sharing, we believe it's providing a different and redeemed way of being human, because these believers who are part of this movement in healthcare sharing, we're enacting, we believe, an economy of grace that's serviced by gift and gratitude, and that is in stark contrast to what you set up at the beginning of our time, the dominant secular economy of entitlement and taxation. So we believe it's the church, it's not the secular state that should be taking care of one another, and that's the frame of reference from which we launch this whole healthcare sharing.